Gnosis of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls provide a remarkable insight into the spiritual and theological world of the Qumran community. While this sectarian group was engaged in an apocalyptic struggle, anticipating an eventual triumph of divine light, they also cultivated a profound inner spiritual tradition. This duality, political religious conflict and mystical introspection, characterizes their worldview. Paul, in his epistles, speaks of a spiritual knowledge, Gnosis, which suggests he was familiar with similar teachings to those preserved at Qumran. The Pharisaic authorities of his time largely forbade deep psychological or mystical introspection, but some members of the Qumran community actively pursued what they called the mystery of existence and sought the knowledge of the secret of the truth. This esoteric wisdom is revealed in their texts. Also, do not take riches from a man you do not know, lest it only add to your poverty. If God has ordained that you should die in your poverty, so he has appointed it, but do not corrupt your spirit because of it. Then you shall lie down with the truth, and your sinlessness will he clearly proclaim to them, the recording angels. As your destiny, you will inherit eternal bliss. For though you are poor, do not long for anything except your own portion, and do not be swallowed up by desire, lest you backslide because of it. And if he restores you, conduct yourself honorably, and inquire among his children about the mystery of existence. Then you will gain knowledge of the inheritance and walk in righteousness. 4Q 416, 418, plate 22, fragment 10, column 2, lines 6 to 11. The community members saw poverty not as an impediment to spiritual insight, but as an opportunity to cultivate wisdom. They were instructed, though you are poor, do not say I am penniless, so I cannot seek out knowledge. Rather, bend your back to all discipline, and through all wisdom, purify your heart, and in the abundance of your intellectual potential, investigate the mystery of existence, and ponder all the ways of truth, and consider all the roots of evil. Fragment 10, column 2, lines 13-15. This pursuit of wisdom was to be carried into daily life, including relationships. If you take a wife in your poverty, take her from among the daughters of fragment 10, column 2, line 21, from the mystery of existence. In your companionship, go forward together with the helpmate of your flesh. Fragment 10, column 2, line 22. Moreover, there was a warning against materialism at the expense of spiritual inheritance. Do not exchange your Holy Spirit for any riches, because no price is worth your soul. 4Q 416, 418, plate 22, fragment 9, column 2, line 6. A particularly fascinating fragment among the Dead Sea Scrolls is the so-called Beatitudes, 4Q 525, plate 12, which presents wisdom teachings similar to those found in Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. In one passage, the teacher instructs his disciples, "Now, hear me, all my sons, and I will speak about that wisdom which God gave me," column 1, line 1. "For he gave the knowledge of wisdom and instruction to teach all the sons of truth," column 1, 2. The concept of the mystery of existence remains elusive, but the ecstatic and visionary elements in these writings suggest that the Qumran community had access to profound mystical experiences. They spoke of hidden mysteries within their holy spirits and of encountering divine realities through meditation and study of the Torah. However, their gnosis was not aimed at individual liberation, as seen in later Gnostic movements, but rather at affirming the covenant and reinforcing their Torah-based identity. Their visions of divine knowledge often involved heavenly secrets, secret wisdom, and image of knowledge and fountain of understanding, fountain of discovery and counsel of holiness and secret truth, treasure house of understanding from the sons of righteousness. 4Q 286 to 87, plate 21, manuscript A, fragment 1, line 6. This esoteric wisdom, with its imagery of divine chariots and fiery splendors, bears striking resemblance to the Merkabah, chariot mysticism later found in the Kabbalah. Of your holiness and the chariots of your glory with their multitudes and wheel angels and all your secrets, foundations of fire, flames of your lamp, splendors of honor, fires of lights and miraculous brilliances, honor and virtue and highness of glory, holy secret and place of splendor and the highness of the beauty of the fountain. Manuscript A, fragment 1, lines 3 to 4. This raises the possibility that the roots of Jewish mysticism, what would later emerge as Kabbalah, can be traced back to Qumran. While Jewish Gnosis may have developed more fully in the urban centers of Babylonia, Alexandria, and Syria, the presence of mystical contemplation in the Dead Sea Scrolls suggests an early form of this tradition. The Qumran texts demonstrate a blend of apocalyptic hope and mystical insight. While their strict adherence to Torah law may have limited the development of a more liberating form of Gnosis, their emphasis on inner transformation and divine mysteries places them at an important crossroads between Jewish apocalypticism and later mystical traditions. Understanding the gnosis of the Dead Sea Scrolls provides valuable context for the broader development of Jewish and early Christian mystical thought.